I'm Julie Blackwell of Soroptimist International Winchester. We're happy to be here at the Christmas fair in Winchester, the Christmas market in fact, and we have our stand for Soroptimist International Winchester here. And would you believe we have two lovely supporters here. We're delighted that both the Mayor and the High Sheriff have agreed to support us in our Orange campaign, which runs from the 25th of November until the 10th of December. To my right we have Councillor Angela Clear, who is the Mayor of Winchester, and also the High Sheriff Amelia Riviere.
Well, thank you so much for that lovely introduction, and as was said earlier, it's my absolute pleasure to support this fantastic group in all that they do. Full marks to them, and if we can stop this domestic violence for girls and ladies in any way, then I will be there and support them thoroughly.
I'm also delighted. I have a couple of trusteeships with charities involved in domestic violence, and what I absolutely know is that raising awareness is the way to shine a light on the incidents of domestic violence and to stop it ending up being passed down generations. So I'm very happy to come and wear orange.
So here is Soroptimist International Winchester, myself Julie and Myra, club member, enjoying the seasonal pudding called Winchester pudding at Rick Stein on the High Street in Winchester. Rick Stein restaurant has been very supportive of us throughout all our campaigns, and in particular this season we are the nominated charity, which Hendrik will explain shortly. It's on the menu. Whenever you buy the Winchester pudding, 50p will be donated to Soroptimist International Winchester. So, hoping you enjoy it when you come here.
I just wanted to say what a pleasure it is to support the Soroptimist. Our Winchester pudding is an opportunity for us to raise funds for the community. So every 3 months we change the charity, and then we do 50p from every Winchester pudding goes towards that charity. And I think December time is the best time for us to raise funds for them.
Winchester Radio.
The clock on Winchester Guildhall will turn orange next week. The Bishop of Winchester and other dignitaries have agreed to wear orange, and university buildings will also bear the colour. It's to create awareness of a campaign to end domestic violence against women and girls. It's organised by Winchester Soroptimists, and I spoke to their president, Julie Blackwell.
So the Orange campaign is termed Orange the World because on an international basis clubs around the world do actually orange as much as they can, both in stores, in clothing, visual landmarks that can be illuminated. This is to highlight the Stop Domestic Violence campaign against women and girls, and this happens from November 25th to the 10th of December every year.
How important is it to have this campaign?
Domestic violence is a big issue against women and girls and has been highlighted recently in the news, not just with renegade perpetrators but also within places such as the police force and so on. So it's difficult to know who can be trusted these days. It's an awareness campaign to highlight the situation of domestic abuse, domestic violence, and make victims aware and also give them opportunities to find where they can be helped and supported. So the bigger awareness that we can raise from this, the better people can be informed.
And what about here in Winchester, here in Hampshire? Is it a problem around here that you know of?
We work quite closely with the Stop Domestic Abuse Agency, which is based in Havant and covers Hampshire. It also covers women's refuges in the area. We have statistics which say that 30,700 cases of domestic abuse were reported in Hampshire, so it's clearly something that needs to be addressed. 68% of calls to the Stop Domestic Abuse Agency continue to be from female victim survivors, with 5% being from male victim survivors. So we know it does work both ways, but the majority do tend to be female victims.
And from what I understand, the problem has got worse since COVID as well.
Yes, because you would think that home was the safe place to be in COVID. Well, clearly it isn't for those who are subject to domestic violence at home, and that has made it more difficult for women and children, and indeed families, to escape their abusers.
So what can we expect to see in Winchester during the Orange campaign campaign? What's going to be happening?
We've had great buy-in and support from Winchester Council. They are lighting up the clock face of the Winchester Guildhall in orange over the weekend of the start of the campaign. So for 3 nights the clock face will be orange. We've also illuminated the Spinnaker Tower in Portsmouth, because we do have a sister club based near Fareham, Gosport, called SI Solent East, and they will support us in the Spinnaker campaign. And also the Vice-Chancellor of the University in Winchester has supported us and has agreed to look at lighting up one of the campuses in Winchester. So it should be quite something just before Christmas to see these buildings lit up in orange.
Really making a statement with the massive broad buildings that we are using, the big landmarks, and it gives a topic to talk about. It sparks a conversation for individuals. It's really keen, it sticks out, something that people can pick up on and then maybe have a conversation with their peers, colleagues, workmates, and on a really, really important topic, that is women's safety.
So here we are again, Soroptimist International Winchester and Soroptimist International Solent East. Together we have lit up the Spinnaker Tower in orange to start the campaign on the 25th of November, our Orange campaign to end gender violence and domestic abuse against women and girls. So you have before you Solent East and Winchester, and we're very pleased to promote and create awareness of this scourge of today, let's say, the domestic violence and domestic abuse against women and girls. So please take note of the Spinnaker Tower in orange at the start of our Orange campaign.